welcome back to the channel. If you're into motocross, enduro, or just love the raw excitement of off-road machines, today's video is definitely for you. We're diving into a full, detailed review of the 2025 Suzuki RM-Z450. This is one of the most talked about motocross bikes of the year, and today we're going to break down everything of what's new, how it rides, what it looks like, and whether or not it's worth your money in 2025. Starting things off with the first impression, the RM-Z450 still looks aggressive right out of the gate. It carries forward Suzuki's unmistakable championship yellow color scheme that pops against any background. There's a sense of familiarity in the design, but make no mistake here, there are some updates worth mentioning. The front has been slightly revised. You get that bold front fender extending sharply forward with a bit more angularity than before, giving it a cleaner, race-ready face. The number plate integrates tightly with the front forks, maintaining a sleek, minimal profile, which is important for both looks and airflow dynamics on the track. Suzuki hasn't strayed far from their formula on the side profile. It's still lean, nimble looking, and built to ride like a scalpel on dirt. You've got a slim seat that blends seamlessly with the side panels, which have been slightly reshaped to allow for easier rider movement. It gives off a lightweight vibe, which is absolutely critical in this class. The aluminum frame remains unchanged, which might disappoint some, but to Suzuki's credit, it's still very competitive when it comes to rigidity and feedback. The radiator shrouds are compact and tucked in, designed to channel airflow efficiently without getting in your way. This means that whether you're standing on the pegs or shifting your body weight during a turn, the ergonomics stay dialed. From the back, the RM-Z450 keeps things clean and focused. The rear fender extends out just enough to catch the eye but never feels overdone. The taillight is absent as it should be on a race bike, but you still get great symmetry from the rear, especially with that upswept dual-tone seat and sharp-edged side panels. Suzuki has kept the exhaust system largely the same visually, with a short, tucked-in silencer. However, there are minor tweaks inside to help reduce noise without compromising flow, which matters when you're pushing the bike to its limits. Moving to the cockpit, the RM-Z450 continues with its rider-first design. The seat height remains tall, around 960 mm, giving riders plenty of ground clearance and room to maneuver in aggressive riding positions. The bar bend is neutral and familiar, using rental fat bars that feel great in your hands whether you're navigating deep ruts or flying off jumps. The controls are exactly where you'd want them: simple, robust, and race-ready. The clutch pull is light, and the levers offer a positive, predictable feel under pressure. You also get updated handlebar grips for better tactile feedback. There's no digital dash here again. This is a purpose-built race machine, but the switchgear includes Suzuki's whole-shot assist control system, giving you that extra edge off the starting gate. As for the heart of the machine, the 2025 RM-Z450 is still powered by the proven 449cc, liquid-cooled, DOC, 4-stroke engine. At first glance, it might seem like not much has changed under the hood, but Suzuki has made subtle but meaningful refinements. The fuel injection mapping has been updated to provide crisper throttle response, particularly in low and mid-range power. That means when you twist the throttle, the bike responds with more urgency and precision, which can really make a difference coming out of corners or during technical sections of a track. The engine remains incredibly tractable, especially for a 450. It delivers smooth, linear power without the kind of abrupt punch that can unsettle less experienced riders. That balance of power and control is one of the things riders still appreciate about this bike. The 5-speed transmission continues to offer slick gear changes, with a revised shift cam and stronger shift forks for added durability and better feedback. Suzuki also retuned the traction management system, allowing the bike to adjust ignition timing and fuel delivery in real time. It's not as flashy or customizable as some of the other bikes in its class, but it's effective, particularly when track conditions start changing mid-race. When it comes to suspension, this is where some riders have voiced their concerns in recent years, and Suzuki has listened. While the RM-Z450 still uses the Kib coil spring fork and shock combo, they've been revalved for 2025. The forks now offer better small bump compliance, and bottoming resistance has improved noticeably on hard landings. The rear shock also feels more planted under acceleration, giving riders improved confidence and traction when exiting corners. Overall, the suspension still isn't class-leading, but it's more balanced and capable than before, especially with a bit of tuning. For those serious about competition, aftermarket upgrades will still be worth considering, but for most riders, it's raceable right out of the box. The RM-Z450 remains one of the best handling bikes in its category. Its cornering capabilities are still top tier, with razor-sharp turn-in and excellent mid-corner stability. The chassis geometry is spot-on, making it easy to flick through technical sections. Where some 450s can feel bulky or overly powerful, The RM-Z450 continues to feel more like a 250 in terms of agility, while still packing that full-size punch when you need it. It's a bike that rewards rider input, giving you precision without being overly twitchy. Braking performance is solid, too. The front gets a 270mm wave-style disc with a 2-piston caliper, and the rear uses a 240mm disc. Modulation is great, and fade resistance has improved thanks to a new brake pad compound introduced this year. While other manufacturers have started experimenting with larger discs or alternative caliper designs, Suzuki's setup is still very much effective and confidence-inspiring. Now let's talk about pricing. The 2025 RM-Z450 comes in at around $9,199, which positions it competitively, especially considering the overall price creep we've seen in the motocross world. Suzuki is clearly trying to offer value here. It may not have the absolute latest in tech and no Bluetooth tuning apps or air forks, but what it does offer is a proven, reliable, and fun-to-ride package that's still very much capable of winning races. And with Suzuki's ongoing support through contingency programs and dealership incentives, it's a smart buy for racers on a budget or riders who want something dependable without breaking the bank. So, after spending serious time on the 2025 Suzuki RM-Z450, here's the verdict. It's not a revolution, but it is a thoughtful evolution of what has always been one of the most underrated bikes in the 450 class. Suzuki's approach here is subtle refinement rather than bold redesign, and that works for a lot of riders. It corners like a dream, puts the power down smoothly, and comes in at a price that's tough to beat. While it might not win the spec sheet battle against more tech-heavy competitors, it holds its own where it counts on the track. Whether you're a seasoned racer or someone just getting into the 450 game, the RM-Z450 deserves a serious look in 2025. Thanks for sticking around, and if you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dive reviews, and let me know in the comments what you think about the new RM-Z450. Have you ridden one yet? Would you pick this over a Yamaha, Honda, or KTM? I'm always curious to hear what you guys think. Until next time, ride safe, ride fast, and I'll catch you in the next one.